Somehow here we are, 3-3 after 3, Game 4, Oilers 3, Kings 3. Kings probably should be about 5, Oilers should be about 2, but here we are. It's a What Chaos Overtime stream. My name is DJ Bean. Pete Blackburn is here. Sean DePaz is always here. Doing a great job running these, Sean.
For real. He's speechless. Humble king.
You got something to say
say
here. Yeah. No, he's choking. You got it? Do we have volume on Sean?
I was muted. I forgot about that. Sorry.
Oh. I thought you were just
I didn't really say anything. I mean, I said I appreciate it.
I feel like you would either say thank you or job's not done. A lot of times when I tell Sean he's done a good job on something, he says job's not done. And that is why Sean, as long as I can control it, Sean will always be my producer.
We got a super chat from Corey Perry.
Oh, thank you, Corey.
Hell yeah.
Never in doubt. I got this, boys. And we got two more super chats from special correspondent DJ. I don't think your Utah Twitter retweet friend is Mormon? ?
Yeah. Look, I mean, we got a lot of stuff to say there. First, before we come back, let's talk about what's going on here, because I've been very pessimistic this postseason. After Game 2, I'm never out on the Oilers, but I was out on them making a run and very, very low in confidence as to whether they would even win this series. And they are one goal away from tying the series, and my confidence is still horrifically low. But let's just throw it around. Pete, where do you stand on this mess?
Like the longer this goes and the more that we keep finding ourselves here, like I think that the Kings might be the asshole team for not putting this away. Like obviously the Oilers are the assholes for 95% of this game. But the fact that the Kings have, I don't know what you just did, but I can only hear like reverb in my head.
Oh, sorry.
The fact that like the Kings have not put this series away is an indictment on the Kings. Like the Oilers are just trying to give it away, and the Kings won't take it.
That's fair. Yeah, it's because I was thinking about it. Like, I feel like I've been giving the Kings their flowers at every turn, and they have shown me something. But like, I love you, Kings. Like, I don't think the Kings are going far this postseason. They're kind of running on. I don't know. Like, Deneau's been good, but like, I don't love their defense. I don't love their goaltending. They're fine. The Oilers are a team of assholes, and the Oilers deserve nothing that they've gotten. Like the slash that was missed in the third period, I didn't think that the takedown of McDavid after was that bad. I think the officiating actually hasn't been too horrible in this game. But the slash that was... You can't miss that slash, but even so, I'm like, what am I going to say? The Oilers deserved something? They are somehow in this series when they have done everything they can to... I don't want to even say like they've done everything they can. Like they're just defensively, they are a mess. I find myself in spots saying like, guys, come on, you're letting Klingberg down. He can't do it all himself. John Klingberg is who I'm talking about as like the only guy who I like right now. So
I mean, he had that giveaway like that almost put the game away for the Kings right by the net. But I will you said like the Oilers don't deserve anything with missing the Brown slash. I would kind of disagree with that just based off of the way that they played. They had played a really good third period.
Yeah, but
but still.
I mean, that's been the book on them this entire series, though. When they're down and it's really last chance to push back, then they will push back. I thought their first period was embarrassing. It wasn't the worst first period anyone's played, but like a team in that situation, embarrassing. All right, we're underway now. I'm at 1948. Where are you?
Oh, I'm like 20 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, I'm 1925.
Yeah, oh my God,
Pete. Before this potentially ends, we have a bunch of other super chats.
Okay.
Mistaken Mexican says hope will never die. Puck follower says I know Pete and Sean got the Kings tonight. Love you, boys.
Okay, I'm at 1916. Better?
Yeah, 1907.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the clock stopped now.
Yeah.
I want to address the special correspondent E. This is the most East Coast series ever from a super chat. I don't know what that means. Like in terms of the style of play, East Coast series. What does that mean? Let me know.
J Rock says at least they aren't trying to give it to Calgary.
I'm using my computer mic. Is it okay that I just turned on the TV sound?
Yeah,
it's not that bad
to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'll probably be a little bad, but like, anybody who is checking us out for the first time, make sure you press subscribe. It's
Let me ask you this: who do you like the best on LA in this series? Like who's
Kempe.
impressed the most? Yeah, Kempe, but like okay, number 2.
Oh, number 2. I mean, Trevor Moore, as long as he's facing Calvin Pickard. Otherwise, Trevor Moore not at all. I mean, Danault has had a really
Yeah,
good series.
that's what I was fishing for. Danault rocks.
Yeah, no, Danault's always.
Yeah, he's a playoff guy.
Danault is who you want as your third line center.
Mm-hmm.
Trent Frederick, I love him, but he's just like cruising towards a PTO right now.
Special correspondent E clarified and said style of play should be a 4, dragged out to a 6. LA and 6.
Okay.
If you guys are smart, you'll keep talking after the game-winning goal is scored because you guys are ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get quiet, I'm gonna know something's gonna happen. And these headphones have been repaired, but
I will do my best to have a poker face. I'm not.
Yeah,
very
I'm
good
also
at
not looking at you guys, so. Oof. What's tough about this is, I mean, if they tie it, I gotta start thinking they can win the series.
I mean, it would be the most undeserved 2-2 series maybe that I've ever seen.
Yes, I declared it today. The Devils are the only team that deserves, and it's close, are the only team that deserves to advance in the first round less than the Oilers.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would stack those up against each other. Like the Devils have more of an excuse.
Correct. I mean, the Oilers' blue line, no one's going to give the Oilers an excuse, and I understand that. But
if I get what you're saying, but like Matthias Ekholm hasn't been that good for most of the season.
Yes, correct.
And if your entire blue line falls apart because he's out, and I know he's a big piece, but like if everything falls to shit, you should.
That would have been the case last year.
Line.
But that would have been. I mean, I was saying that while they were going to the Stanley Cup final last year, they were one Ekholm injury away from being super beatable.
Right, but like fix that then.
I mean, they did. That's why they got Wallman. But
I mean, we talked about that when they did it. Like he doesn't really fit the profile. Like why didn't they go get Carlo? Like add Carlo in as the throw-in, not a throw-in, but like make it a bigger trade with the Frederick trade.
Yeah, that's true. I think at this point in their careers, I would rather have Wallman than Carlo. But you're right for that.
For this team, definitely not.
Yeah, I agree. Oh my God, you asshole! You guys are quiet.
Just watching.
Okay.
Honestly, like Pickard hasn't been like very good tonight, but goaltending has been good enough.
Yes, I agree. I think what triggers me so much though is that between the two goaltenders, Pickard has the more surefire goal he's going to give up, which is 5-hole.
Yeah, but like it's not it. He doesn't give up the most shocking goal though.
Correct.
Skinner gives up the like demoralizing goal.
Most shocking. No, most shocking and most demoralizing goal, and obviously game one was shocking for the moment. But like the most shocking, how did you just let up? Did you really just fucking let up that goal? Was the Trevor Moore goal in game three?
It was a pretty sick goal, though.
9 seconds after, what's that?
Oh, pretty
The
sick
one
goal.
where
The one Trevor Moore scored.
for who?
Are you talking about the one-hander?
The one where he oh,
He's so far behind.
I
and
know.
fucking Frederick. God damn it!
He's so far behind right now.
I'm gonna try on my other TV.
We got another super chat from special correspondent Eve. It said, "Huge fan, never missing out. Define asshole lore for me."
Like you talk like define like the Evan Bouchard type,
Where
calling
asshole came
somebody
from?
an asshole. I mean, it's just you just play like an untrustworthy player or a team. Just like I guess like any frustrating team or player, we just call an asshole team or player.
Yeah, no, it was because it started with Fraud Watch, and then
Yeah,
a thing
asshole.
beyond frauds is assholes. This one's even further back. God damn.
I think I might just start like not speaking for 30 seconds and just staring at DJ to make him nervous that there's about to be a goal.
Again, I'm telling you, I haven't looked at you. I haven't looked at you once this whole stream.
Yeah, if I just don't talk,
Yeah,
just
but
gonna
I'm
be
saying
quiet
like
for 30
staring at me,
seconds.
you could whip your ding ding out. I'm not gonna see it.
Not gonna do that.
Wouldn't see it.
TOS. It's against TOS. I wouldn't see it either. Nobody would.
They'd get you.
I would. It's maybe when we get a little break, talk about the Oilers fans that are wild on Twitter, acting like they hit me with a gotcha when Evan Bouchard scored the game-tying goal after I said that the sequence in the second period in which Evan Bouchard had the turnover and didn't backcheck leading to a goal, like old takes exposed me for that. It's not how that works.
I mean, I've been in some stuff with my fellow Oilers fan. Like a guy was like, "It's Pick's net until otherwise," and after the Trevor Moore goal, someone responded like, "Well, it's otherwise." No, dude, I'm gonna go back to the. You said that was a sick goal by Trevor Moore in
It was.
Game 3. He oh, he had one hand to just shovel the puck. He could only push the puck right in front of him, and that's all he could do. And Pickard acted like he was going to go top shelf or something. I'm like, well, just be right in front of him, and you will stop that puck. Is he going to deke him with like half of a hand?
Super chat from Puck Follower says, "Sup, baby." Baby chat from Clever Till We Die. Utah is pulling for you, DJ.
Appreciate you, Utah. Utah's been good to me tonight.
Utah has been good to you tonight.
My guy that drinks beers and rips bongs has
He's
been
in the chat, I think.
heavily on the Oilers.
Same guy?
Yeah.
Bouchard, the ridiculous risk but amazing offensive skill. You'll never get him, Pete. I don't know if that means like you'll never get him, you'll never understand him, or like he'll never be a Bruin. I don't want him to be a Bruin. He might be a Bruin. Like it, the worse he plays, the better chance he is at being a Bruin. I feel like I have a complete understanding as to who Evan Bouchard is as a player.
Oh yeah. Whether you want to or not, you've had immersion therapy with with Evan Bouchard. You know exactly.
And like, yeah, he's
You
electric
get it
in the final
exactly.
minute of a game and like gives incredible moments, but like half the reason that they're in those moments is because he can't defend. It's a net neutral.
up.
Weren't you saying the Bruins should offer sheet him? Yeah, I said that in like November when I was
They can't.
more leaning toward him being like a good player versus a net neutral.
Before you saw
You
him play
said
more
trade
hockey.
for offer sheeting him
I did.
would
I
cost
did.
like 4 first-round picks.
Oh yeah, no, I did say they should trade for him. Trade for his
Yeah,
right.
no, we've been doing that for a
Yeah.
while.
And I do remember like a couple months ago saying like he's playing so bad that I'm not even going to like I'm taking the threat of the offer sheet off the table.
I do wonder
I've
if this
threatened to offer
postseason.
sheet every team's best potential RFA. Like somebody yesterday was like, when I was like gloating that the Senators won, they were Maple Leafs fan was like, "Oh, how are the Bruins doing?" Or "What are the Bruins doing?" I was like, "They're preparing their offer sheet for Matthew Nyes. What else would they be doing?"
I tweeted today, "What does Trent Frederick's next contract look like?" And someone responded, "I don't know. I don't speak the language it will be written in."
That's so mean.
That's such a good answer.
I hate it really is, but I hate that that's true with Trent Frederick at this point. I just really hope that he's like, I mean, it's a not going to sound great. I hope that he's hurt.
Oh
He's
yeah, I mean, high
so
ankle
bad.
sprains are tough to come back from. I mean,
Special correspondent E says, have Dangle on? Would love to have Dangle on. Guess. We're just kidding. as aggressive as Bunkus was, he's a good guest.
oh no, that was the best.
He's a good guest.
Afterwards, he was like, "That was cool. I didn't like come out too hot." I was like,
Oh,
dude,
I
like-
there's no such thing. I deserve so much worse than the shit
Yeah.
for the shit that I've given to Maple Leafs fans over the years.
We've also both dealt with Felger, so we are very trained to be unexpectedly yelled at. Either one of us can just take it like a G.
And ultimately, like, just want to do a good show. Like, if it's entertaining, if somebody's like a fucking asshole, but it's entertaining,
Yeah.
by all means, let's do it.
That's why we're going to have a segment called Avery is inexplicably mean to Sean. Avery talks so much shit to Sean.
Another super chat from special correspondent E. Pete, I'm glad you own it. Love the show.
Oh yeah, brother. Sean, confirm or deny the allegations that you wish so bad that you are in bed right now.
Sean, you can go to bed. You can do this from bed. I'm doing this from the
Sean,
couch.
your bed is like 3 feet
I know,
away.
I
You could literally go to
I
bed right
don't.
now.
The only I guess I could take the. I could.
It
Take
would be
the-
so funny if you were just laying in bed.
That'd be a
Fuck
real
yeah,
vibe.
Sean.
the mic's too far away. That's the only issue. I guess I could.
We
I
need
could
to
connect to the
get,
headphones.
Sean a lab or something.
Get you a shotgun mic.
That would just have a hire a fourth crew member. It's just a boom guy that goes to Sean's apartment during OT streams.
3:15 in here. Hey everybody, make sure you smash subscribe. Check out our daily episodes. Tomorrow, I mean, depending on what happens tonight, like even when the Oilers were down and there was going to be like borderline post mortem. The headline tomorrow is Tom Wilson breaks another franchise. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking a lot about that tomorrow, but
I'm so
tons to get
torn.
to. Warring
I'm so
coaches
torn.
in Florida.
I'm so torn on the Dobesh thing because like that is the biggest loser shit I've ever fucking seen. Not literally,
I
but
said
like
it, it's
the
New York
biggest
Rangers.
loser shit of the playoffs. But he's also like what 23 years old.
Yeah, like I think he said like I'm not sure what the rules are.
Yeah, right. Like, but oh, I would hate to hear that if that was my team.
I don't know what's going to happen in this game, but if the Oilers win this game, I'm thinking I might be back. But I'm still on record of feeling the way I feel about
I mean,
the situation they're in.
I feel like if they tie this series, you're just hitting the big old reset button.
But I've seen so much, and it's the
It
old
is
Sean
it is
DePaz.
it is
Don't let
hard
me forget
to
what they've done.
it is hard to ignore what you've seen. But like
Whenever I get
think about
excited.
think about how bad what you've seen has been, and it still fucking would be tied. That's why I feel like it's a reset button.
Right, so like if you told me Ekholm was coming back in the second round, I'd be like, all right, well then they're winning the cup. Like if they can survive being the worst team in the world, what if they're even an okay team?
And it's not like they've been the worst team in the world and then made up for it by being the best team in the world. They've been
No,
like
they've
the
never
worst team
looked
in the
great.
world, and then they've been like pretty good, and that's been enough to get them back into games. So like if they do actually ever find the next gear,
Yeah, I think it's Pete. It's partially a gear thing. It's partially John Klingberg's your best defenseman thing.
he's definitely not their best defenseman. I mean, this is a fucking crazy overtime.
Yeah. We got two more
Holy
super
shit.
chats.
Given
Three more super chats.
to me.
DJ, your hella severance tweet was pimp.
Oh, that's adorable, Sean.
Helly.
Helly.
Sean, you gotta watch Friends, man. Such a good show.
Not shit. Clippers till we die. So Sean is pimp, final boss.
Sean's pimp, yeah.
And then Corey
Like
Perry
that.
said Jack is going off on Sportsnet right now. It's so good.
I believe it.
Oh my god. Did you see the side by side of like the same plays called
Yeah.
by
The sound
TNT
mix.
and Sportsnet?
the
No,
worst
not just
thing
the
that-
sound, just that like it's
Well, and
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst thing that could have ever happened to TNT today was them losing that feed for like 10 minutes because then they had to go to Sportsnet and remind everybody of how
And now
much
we
better
know.
a product it is. Yeah.
Yep. Now we know. The loudest I cheered today was for more technical difficulties.
Especially in
in this
Montreal, too.
face-off. Byfield against McDavid. Why is McDavid taking it over Draisaitl?
Good question.
Maybe
mean-
because McDavid was going to win it and give it to himself like a
I'll tell you
psycho.
what. Kemper absolutely fucking locked in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Your beer chugging, bong smoking friend gave us a super chat. Said LFG Oilers #Clubber support.
Man, it's so great to have the Clubbers with us. Clubbers are the best. I don't like that turnover. Be like Fiala doesn't know how to play hockey.
You think
You think
Corey
Corey
Perry
Perry
would
would
pay to
go
go to
to
space?
Yeah.
Is that just a Katy Perry reference?
Oh, I guess I didn't even think of that.
Would you go to
Oh my!
space?
Oh,
Uh-oh. What's P reacting to? Get it out. I'm sweating. And these headphones are sweating. I'll tell you that. They're the ones that should be nervous. This Band-Aid. Where is it? Can't help much longer.
I just heard a sigh from somebody who's new to sighing.
No, I believe it was a sigh followed by a yawn from someone who's new to sighing and yawning.
Oh, I just I'm going through another period.
It was someone who is new to saying this better not go to double OT.
Oh no!
Wow.
Someone who is new to double overtime.
Has there been what 2 double overtimes so far in the playoffs? We were famously live during one of them.
Yeah. Seemed like that was fun.
At least this one.
I didn't catch that one.
At least this double overtime stream during an Oilers game is about the Oilers
It
game.
was the Oilers game.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's stakes because somehow we're not positive who's going to win this series.
Yeah.
I'm pretty positive who's going to win the series.
It's
Oh,
just
no.
like if you're the Kings,
Oh.
why haven't you won the series already?
Yes, that's
That's
fair.
It's like just do it. I'll tell if they make this, if they allow this to become a series and they ultimately lose the series, fold the Kings because like you're never beating the Oilers.
I'll say just don't show up next time you're playing them.
You're right, 100%.
I don't know about fold them. Fuck me. Is it crazy to say Draisaitl's been a little snake bit?
Yeah.
I don't know when his last goal was. It was probably like earlier this game, but
He has 3 points this game, 3 primary assists. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he also passed in the third period on
Klingberg,
where like he absolutely should have taken that shot. So I wonder if he's hurt.
I mean, he is hurt, famously.
Well, yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh! Oh, come on. Jesus.
Dude, this OT is fucking chaotic.
Cool.
Sean would kill for the Sabres to be crushed in 4 consecutive first rounds. I probably would.
Oh my God. Whoever, the very nice person who after game 3 was like, the kind of game that makes you wish your team was in the playoffs so they could play it. And I was like,
no.
I texted you, Pete. I texted you both. I was like, can confirm you don't want this, right?
Yes. People
I mean,
keep like talking shit. They're like, "Oh, where are the Bruins?" And I'm like, I understand like it did hurt that the Bruins sucked this year, but there's like a freedom in knowing that I've been hurt to completion.
There's something about relationships between men and women in that women mourn the end of a relationship during the relationship, and men mourn it after.
Yeah.
Which is typically why it's usually the man who, like, a month later is like,
"Take me
I
back,
miss you.
please." Yeah.
Yeah, take me back. And when you're in the postseason,
absolutely piped and not
Jess.
responding to texts.
Right. She's like, She's at the stripped club, just
Yeah.
straight dork of it, just is doing absolutely fine. And the guy is like, you know what? I've been doing some thinking, and this is thinking that the girl has long done and processed.
Yes.
That's
Right.
kind of what it's like with a team not making the playoffs.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
by the time he reaches the playoffs, like you're not thinking about what could have been. Like you already did that 2 months ago.
The Bruins have made me a woman.
Good. Shout out. What's my girl's name? Uh, uh, Selena Gomez movie.
I don't know if I've ever seen one of those.
Spring Breakers.
No,
That's not
controversial.
an answer though.
Controversial star of the movie. It was nominated for Best Picture.
Oh.
Emilia Perez.
Oh right.
Oh, we got a super chat from
Because
J-Rock that said "Hurt to Completion" is a sick band name.
oh,
Hell yeah. We're getting spicy now.
Mm-hmm.
We have a Edmonton Oilers power play. A lot of Oilers fans complaining about the officiating in the series, how the Oilers aren't getting any calls. That's a big one.
I mean, they were due a super makeup call. This counts. It's all even now. Can we get a replay of the penalty, please? Maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
one.
that's a trip.
Yeah, it's a trip. Yeah.
Oh no, that's
It's a trip.
it's no makeup call.
Clever So We Die says, "Let's go oiled up PP."
I love when the PP goes up.
And it gets oiled up.
Okay, now this is sack ahead, I think. Uh, no, this one's ahead.
Wait, which one?
The big one.
Oh.
Right? So Knobloch drinks water, Knobloch drinks
That was
water.
always ahead.
You have two TVs going with the same game on? Love that.
Yes. That is exactly what I have.
That's incredible.
So
if you are in
check-
here right now and you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do that. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We would very much appreciate it. To know Shorty incoming. That'd be the fucking best.
If the Oilers score, we get person who is new to hockey reveal.
No.
I knew that was coming.
No.
See me?
The Kings' problem, the problem is that they did not take a double minor here because we have precedent that taking a double minor in overtime, killing it off, leads to the fucking win.
Yep. McDavid last year and the Stars this year.
And the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, right. God. My heart breaks for them. Come on. Oh.